know it and you believe it, but you're still not sure because you haven't seen the finished thing. And you say, okay, yes, it's working.
Proud of it.
The image.
You can start.
I start. So my job is art director and texturing artist. So I paint all of the models and I try to direct the artists to do their job.
Not easy.
Which is not easy all the time, no. But yeah, that's my job, painting and directing. So I start with a gray model like this, untextured and everything. And then first I start with the unwrap, so I basically make a 2D projection of the 3D model so I can paint on it, and I sort it so I know where everything is. And then I go into Substance Painter, and then after some hours it looks like this. Then I can import it in the game and it looks like this.
My favorite animation is the guy who goes to the saw, I think, to repair it. And then you can, as a player, you can switch on the saw. It's a bloody mess, but that's one of my favorite moments in the level. Yeah, I started as animator, got promoted to animation director. I'm the only animator, so there's no one to direct exactly. But yeah, take one guys and me. In Shadow Tactics, I animated everything by myself, by hand. And this time we knew we just want the next step for Desperados. The amount of animations and the quality has to be bigger and better. So that's the reason why we thought about mocabbing.
And then ultimately we landed on Take One as a partner who's situated in Belgrade in Serbia.
And like going to the motion capture studio and coming back with like, you know, raw footage that has no sound, no models, no nothing. And first time we did this, we had kind of trouble defending it, or like you said, or imagining how it could be. But after the first batch came through, when we were like, okay, this is one finished cutscene and we know this works now.
So basically we prepared a scene. Hambo wrote the whole scene with Dennis, the dialogue and all the characters who are in the scene. And then we made a quick blocking. So this is the blocking of the scene where we try to get a feeling of where is everybody standing, how is the movement around the scene, because we have only one camera. And in film you have several shots, over the shoulder shots and establisher and everything. And we have the problem, we have only one perspective, that's the top-down perspective. And we have to capture everything in one shot.
Gracias, señorita. They come back, you just call me.
You really shouldn't. We'll kill you next time.
They can try.
Guess you've been here a while. Spent your time pissing off the wrong people, huh?
I'm the one that pissed off. But as you're here, maybe we can work together.
Oh, no, you are not dragging me into this. I'm here for Frank.
Surround the place. Don't let them get away.
Amigo, you're already in it. And besides, you owe me one.
All right, let's get out of here.
Come on, out the back.
Yeah, we did a lot of research for settings because each level has to feel different.
What we had in the beginning was that Felix actually built a sawmill level, like where he built a level about a sawmill that was somewhere with a river in between. And he had this bridge in it, and we looked at it and discovered, okay, we want to change this. And this part of the bridge is very interesting, and so we focused everything on the bridge.
So the bridge level is kind of the high point of the first chapter. It's very classic Western, like blowing up a bridge.
We tried to make a level that is very large, very big, and where you do something that's epic. So you have sort of a culmination of everything you've learned so far, and then you can use it all in that one moment. The bridge, of course, has to look awesome. It has to be cool to walk over it. We want to make it possible to create gameplay on the bridge, which is not that easy in our game because the bridge is very narrow and our gameplay usually takes a lot of space.
And it's one of the most, I think, spectacular explosion effects from Flo, our VFX artist.
Right now I'm finishing up the bridge explosion, which I made in, or the simulation of the bridge I did in Houdini, or basically the wireframe model of the section that is going to collapse. And what you basically do is you take the 3D model and you cut this model into smaller pieces, because in the original model all these wooden planks are solid pieces, and then you cut in these lines. So you have kind of 1,000 little chunks that are like pre-dissected. So this doesn't need to happen in real time after this in Houdini. So it's pre-fractured, and then kind of throw a simulation on top and let it collapse. And if you would start the simulation right now, kind of everything would basically fall down without any dynamics in it. So you kind of have to constrain certain elements of the bridge. So you need an initial force that tears down the bridge, which is right here in the center. And then you kind of orchestrate how the bridge will collapse.
Down she goes.
What the fuck?
Nothing on the actual bridge explosion except staring at it and being like, huh, flow magic.